Hey y'all, and thank you for tuning in as always to Divine Feminine Tarot Tea. Okay, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe. Okay, hit the bell. I did notice we saw the Nine of Swords and the Four of Wands when I split that deck. Okay, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe. Okay, hit the bell if you want to be notified every time me and the T team are here getting it in. Okay. I do have something that has come to me. Somebody is involved and invested with a masculine that has run off. This is legit the message, the vibe that I'm getting. Somebody is involved with a masculine energy that has run off. And I don't know why. I'm getting the vibe someone is stubborn. Someone has run off thinking that it has something to do with boundaries. You know, there's a feminine that has boundaries or is demanding respect. And some masculine is like, you know what, I really can get somebody else. I really don't have to deal. You know, there's some arrogance present with a masculine that has decided to get out of the way because somebody has placed some sanctions. A feminine has placed some sanctions down on him and let him know, you know, this is what will be tolerated. This is what will not be tolerated. These are the boundaries. Okay. And this man has going off into the atmosphere thinking that, you know, he can do better. You know, so I have no idea where this is going, but it is literally what came to me just as I was getting started. Okay, let's start reading from these cards. These are the cards that want to be read. Five of Swords coming out the deck, right out the gate, okay? This masculine feels like he is being betrayed, that he is being put upon. You know, this man thought that he was about to be able to get something for nothing. Five of Swords. That is literally what I am getting. He feels betrayed by your boundaries. He feels betrayed by your demands. This man thought that he was about to be able to get away with betrayal, okay? I'm sure that he called it something else. He probably called it being the leader, being dominant, etc., etc. But what it was that this man thought that he was about to be able to get away with disrespecting you and your boundaries, and you simply let him know, hey, you know, maybe somewhere, some of the time, but not over here, okay? That is what you let brother man know. All right, all right, all right. You let him know that you had expectations and that you were expecting to receive money. This was a big part of it. If this man thought that he was about to get a free ride in a fancy car, you let him know that you expect to receive money. You know, where is your input on this? I expect this much on the bills. You also expected a certain amount of princess treatment. So you expected spoils. You expected gifts. You expected to be treated a certain way, period. It was very much ain't nobody giving away something for nothing over here. And what he thought was that he was going to be able to get something for nothing over there. And you were like, yeah, that's really not what we're doing. So you were very adamant about setting in stone immediate changes. And this is what stalled the relationship or halted it or ended it. I get the impression that you didn't even bother to end it. You just let him know, I bet this is what you're not going to do. Okay? You didn't even have to tell him it was over. You just let him know, like, oh, you think it's that kind of party? Oh, no, sir. It's not that kind of party, just so you know. Once you let him know it was not that kind of party, things came to a halt. Which, you know, okay, you let him know nothing's free over here. Okay? And on the other side of that, nothing's free over here. Things transitioned to a halt. And this man, you know, he decided to delay his activity. You're not hearing from him at this point. And what's going on is that you're perfectly cool with that. We do not see you protesting it. We don't see any action from you. It was like when he fell back, he was like, okay, yeah, cool. It's all good. You may have even changed your number or blocked him or just deleted him off social media. Like you laid down parameters and he moved to halt things. It's interesting to me, actually, the energy that I'm getting when I really think about this is that it's interesting to me that we don't have a Ten of Swords right here or something that is more of a definitive ending. Okay, something that's more like an Eight of Cups. So this man did not walk away. He just delayed things. So this was a form of manipulation. This man moved to crippling the situation in hopes that it will cause you to do something and you did nothing. In fact, you may have just said, well, let me delete out your pictures, all your pictures out my iPhone. Let me kick your stupid ass off my Twitter, my TikTok, my Facebook, and my Gram. And, you know, we really don't have to talk no more. Like, you just moved right along, okay? You didn't even miss a beat. You were just like, well, I said what I had to say. Oh, you stopped calling? Okay, well, let me go ahead and, you know, you had left a box of Pop-Tarts over here. Let me go ahead and throw them out. Like, you just moved right along, okay? You moved right along. You just crossed him off the list. So right now, this man is in a burdened state, and he's feeling a way. He feels like, you know, wow, okay, you know, this has created a wall between me and her. How do I recoup from this? I've made a bad play here. This wasn't the right play. She didn't respond to that the way I thought that she would. Fuck. I don't think I did this right. So this man is in a space of mourning right now. While you are in full control of yourself, in full control of your emotions, Queen of Wands energy, you're really just like, you know what? I guess the trash took itself out. You're keeping yourself in a very independent space. You kind of just like, you know, hey, if you don't want to be here, by all means, you really don't have to be. Like, I'm not finna beg anybody to do anything. It's coming to my mind, this Fantasia song, I ain't gonna beg you. Like, that's where you're at. Like, I'm not finna beg you to do shit. Like, you know, I'm a whole divine feminine, Empress energy coming in right behind the Queen of Wands. You're in a full Queen of Wands and Empress energy. You're in your full divine feminine right now. You're like, I don't really care what happens after this. I told you back here at the Queen of Pentacles what you had to do for me. I'm in princess energy. These are my expectations. You need to give me this, this, and this for us to even continue talking. I expect some bills to be paid. Ain't nobody giving something away for nothing over here. Okay? So he moved to try to manipulate you by staging, I ain't gonna talk to you no more. And he was like, all right, well, fuck you then. You know, let me throw these little raggedy ass Pop-Tarts out and let me keep it moving. So this man has gone to lesser energies. 3 of Cups. We see some karmic energy coming through the building. You, on the other hand, because I'm getting double energy off this card, you may have just dipped off with your girls and went out and had a toast of drinks like, girl, shit, that's over with. I'm finna go ahead and see what else is out here for me and start focusing on work. He has picked up some karmic energies, okay? That's what he's doing. He's thinking that he can get over the breakup with you, death card energy, by attempting to hold on to some karmic energies. So this man is telling himself, okay, that didn't work. Let me go ahead and call up Alicia, Lauren, and Tanisha and see if I can get that shit to work out. Okay? If anybody out there has just got recent phone calls from a man and you got one of them names, be very careful with him, because this man is possibly on the rebound from a relationship that he fucked up himself. That's the worst kind of rebound. Okay? Because what he is a loser that another woman already threw in the trash. Okay, and you'll end up doing the same thing. So you might want to just keep your eyes peeled on this punk. So this man is trying to kind of hold on to somebody. He came in a situation trying to hold on to this divine feminine, but playing her all the while like she was a karmic. She had to let him know, like, well, apparently, you know, you're confused about who I am. So, no problem. I'm just going to go ahead and slide out your way. And good luck in the future. Okay? So, this man is out here trying to hold on to these karmics. And as you can see, the karmics are walking away. 8 of Cups energy. These karmics must have already heard somewhere in the spirit realm what I just said. Don't even get involved with this dude. Many of these karmics are walking away. 2 other masculines, okay? He's not really finding any women that are free for him to play these stupid games with. Many of them already have men going on. So his path is crossed, because anytime something like that is happening, that's just karma. You know, he's not able to move on. His path is crossed. The road is not clear. His road is blocked. He's not able to move forward from you because of the way that he was treating you and the way that he called himself moving on. 4 Swords energy. So this man's road is blocked, and now he's in a period of stress. He's really not able to move on from you, okay? He's trying to. He thought he would be able to with ease, and he's a damn fool, because no. Okay? So yeah, this man is running into a lot of opposition out here. He's running into opposition. He's trying to play his little tricks. Same little tricks he played on you. And what a lot of men have to realize is that women are just not as naive as they were many, many moons ago. And it's just really a lot of these stupid ass games, these emotional games that men have grown up being taught to play with women are just no longer effective. We live in a very, a society that no longer is as patriarchal as it once was. Okay, so we see the Five of Wands, the Magician. This man is out here playing his tricks. He's online. He's trying to look for someone new. Okay, Eight of Pentacles energy. He's out here trying to find someone new, hoping that someone will bite. But he's not really getting that luck. Women are being very defensive towards him, mainly because he's a man that plays a lot of games. And again, we're seeing him ending up in a Nine of Swords energy. This man is trying with karmic after karmic energy, or trying to build karmic after karmic relationship, we should say. Because I don't really think it's the women this time as much as it's the relationship energy that he's trying to bring to the table. It's him, and it's the dynamic that he brings. It's the same reason things didn't work out with you. It's who he is. It's how he is. It's who he's not, and it's what he's not about that's creating the problem. So we see a Nine of Swords energy here that just keeps coming to pass for him. He's not going to be able to move on from the mistreatment, okay? There's also been other feminists that he's mistreated as well, is what I'm hearing. And it's just his time to feel the brunt of his bullshit, okay? We see Temperance here. So this man is going back to the drawing board. He's hoping that he can somehow kind of balance things out. Maybe I can balance it out, get my shit together, balance things out, run in, try again, build a legacy somewhere else, okay? This is kind of what he's trying to do. He's hoping that he can kind of run towards a situation where he can mellow things out. But keep in mind, the Knight of Swords is going left of the Ten of Pentacles. This is a man that is still trying to create a karmic circumstance, and he does not want to stand up and do what is right. He does not want to stand up and do what will create a righteous Ten of Pentacles energy. He's running from side to side with this. And women, High Priestess energy, are really seeing through his bullshit left and right. And they are communicating it to him. High Priestess and Eight of Wands. They are communicating to him that they like, dude, you're pitiful. Okay? Seven of Pentacles energy. These women are giving him a mouthful. Eight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. A mouthful of truth. Ace of Swords. Divine Mother speaks truth, baby. Ace of Swords. Okay? Women are just over his bullshit. Four of Cups, what did I say? No one wants to be bothered with this man's bullshit while he has run off and run away from you and the responsibility that you put on him, thinking that there's any woman that's going to put up with what he was trying to dish you. And he's getting the shock of his life, King of Swords. This man is being forced into a King of Swords energy. He's being forced to be distant and reserved from women. He's not getting no ass, y'all, because he's not able to solidify relationships with women where he's in a give or take. This man is attempting to be a taker. This man is karmic. This man is a narcissist. And he's sitting back and he's thinking that he's going to be able to create a partnership with a woman. And he's not going to be able to do that without growing up and giving and doing what he's supposed to do in a relationship. And he keeps trying to cheat. He keeps trying to cheat it. So right now we see this man, nobody's taking his offer, and he's consistently in a position where he's distant from relationships. He's consistently the karmic partner in these relationships that he tries to build. He's always at a distance from the partnership. He can't make it happen. He can't make it work. He can't make it click because of who he is, because of how he is, because of his lack of interest in treating a woman with the respect that she deserves. So now we see him going back again. This man is trying. He's trying. He's going back again to the drawing board, Six of Cups. Okay? He's trying to make an offering now to a feminine, really this time to try to solidify sex. Okay? We see the devil. So this man is now out here. He's down to just trying to get somebody to give him some booty draws. Okay? He's out here trying to get him a little pinch of booty meat. Anything that he can to try to get himself some sort of feminine affection. But notice he's getting lower and lower and lower. Okay, he's now having to engage in secret sexual affairs. So we don't know if this man is on apps just doing hookups, or if he's paying for cam shows or cam girls or what. But his inability to Treat a real woman with respect. It's turning him into a trick. Okay, is what it looks like. Okay, this is what his offerings are doing for him. They have him in Six of Cups, Devil, and Moon energy. So we're seeing hidden sexual exchanges that he has to make offerings for. And he's making a fool of himself, okay? He is a trick, y'all. This is just, here it is right here. He's out here paying for women's attention at this point. Money that he could have just given to a divine feminine and remained in a self-respecting energy, okay? He could have maintained his manhood and been a real man, but he's so caught up on trying to dominate real women that the truth of who he is showing, and he is exposing himself as a trick, a mark, somebody that literally is so weak and so void of real man skills that he's out here having to pay working girls for a little pinch of booty meat. Yes, that is what it has come to for this masculine. Okay, Queen of Swords energy. These women are harder street women that are demanding funds for him in order for him to get his fulfillment. Nine of Cups energy. This man has hit rock bottom. Okay, he's hit rock bottom in order to get any type of fulfillment. King of Cups and Nine of Cups. This is what it's come to for him. Okay, he's a King of Cups, and what did I say? Rock bottom. The Emperor and the Tower. This man has hit rock bottom. He is no longer dominant. He even feels like he's not a man at this point. Okay, we see this King of Cups to the left of this Emperor. You know, he's in conflict with himself at this point, and he's having a mental and emotional breakdown because of what he's become. We've literally watched him level down. How in the hell do you level down? We've watched this man consistently level down, line by line, from the moment that he made that arrogant, immature, stupid-ass decision when he had the opportunity to be with a divine feminine. And he just is going down from there, consistently being dumped, down to having to pay for it, okay? Having to pay for it. He is now in a space where we're seeing mental breakdown energy around him. However, this man is now that he has hit rock bottom, he has hit shame, he has hit humiliation. This man wants to get his self-respect and his self-esteem back by getting a wife. Yes, you heard me correctly, guys. He wants to get his self-respect and self-esteem back now by trying to get a wife. Now that he is dirty, washed up, used up, ran through, and probably wanked to death, you know, just wanking away in some bedroom alone at night and ordering up pieces of booty tail. Now he wants to try to get a wife, and he wants this wife to be a strong, divine feminine energy. We got the Strength card here so that he can look like a real man. Okay, we got this Lion energy here. Now he wants to look like the king of the jungle. Okay, so obviously that makes it clear that who he is and who he is not has gotten out. People are aware now that he is potentially paying for sex, paying for companionship, getting dumped left and right, got dumped by the woman of his dreams and has consistently leveled down. Okay, this is a fantasy for this man now. Now this man is fantasizing about a wife and a family. Hierophant, Strength, 10 of Cups. On either side of the 7 of Cups. Now this man is actually fantasizing after he is nasty and been rolled out through the mud. He is saying, I need to try to get my respect back, because see, now he's even scared himself at what he's become. He's now mentally frazzled, coming apart and hurt about who he is. Okay, who he's allowed himself to become. So now he's praying, okay, Ace of Pentacles energy. He is praying for a 9 of Pentacles now. Now he's going to God and he's saying, Lord, oh, if you just send me somebody real, if you just send her back, God, if you just send her back to me, Jesus. Oh, now that he's been out there in the street, I'm actually getting the vibe I'm hearing. This man is going to speak openly about this whole experience, the rejection, the losing the good woman, the running out to the streets. He's going to call it backsliding. This man is about to turn this story about him turning into basically a John and a trick. He's about to turn this into a testimony. This is what I'm hearing. he's going to turn this into a testimony. He's actually going to speak openly about this and try to make it his strength. He's going to try to reclaim his emperor energy by saying, the devil had me out there and I fell down and I was running around with bitches. Amen. Oh, all kinds of bitches until I lost my mind. But by the grace of God, and the organ is going to play and all of this type of shit. He actually is about to try to turn this into a testimony. Okay, this man who was in full narcissistic energy, who walked away from a blessing, kicked the blessing in the teeth, rolled his ass down the hill into promiscuity and sin because of arrogance, ignorance, foolishness, and horniness. But he's going to try to turn this into, and so if God can save me, Jesus, he's going to try to turn this into a Tyler Perry movie, okay? Wait for it. You will hear about it in the streets. Like, man, bro out here saying that after he left you, he was cursed and the Lord raised him up from the grave. He about to be out here telling some swanky ass lies. Huh. 9 of Pentacles and 9 of Wands. This man is actually about to be out here praying to be given another chance with you, fighting in the spirit realm, trying to receive a message. Lord, please tell me something. I want her back, Lord. I need her back. Because now this man feels that he needs care. Now that he has really gone out here and going into some of the foulest of sin, now he feels like he needs care. He needs the Queen of Cups. Okay? And he's trying to be very strategic and pray you back into his life, because that narcissistic, sneaky, underhanded demonic energy is not going anywhere. Okay? He is who he is. Okay? He's trying to sneak back into your life via the spirit realm. Don't worry about it. Your ancestors got him blocked. 8 of Swords and the Star. Amen. Shout out to your ancestors. They not trying to hear his shit. They hear his ass praying. They like, we not finna send Fallon back over there, bitch. Sit your thirsty ass down. That's the type of energy they're in. Justice. Justice for you. Okay? Justice for you. They're going to make sure that you receive balance. You're going to get balance in your love life. Nobody is sending you back over there to David's Rusty, waving $5 out his car window to women at night. Nobody's going to give him anything. Nobody's finna send Mr. I'm on my lunch break trying to order me up a little piece of tail. You ain't giving him shit. Okay? This man is entering into heartbreak energy in his love life. And he's really trying to stand his ground for another chance, hoping that he will be just catapulted back into your life, Chariot energy. Okay? He's really hoping. Okay? We see this 7 of Wands energy here. He's really trying to be an opponent to the obvious direction of things, right? He's in 3 of Swords energy, baby. It's over for you. Okay? You're going to have to accept your fate. You're going to have to accept the fact that this ain't that and that ain't this. But he's really trying to rage against the machine, if you will, and not face it. This man is going to continue to try to chase you because he's the type of narcissistic energy that's going to tell himself what he needs to tell himself to feel good about himself. He's not going to be accountable at all. He's not going to be accountable for the way he treated you, the arrogance, the ignorance, the ugliness, and the fact that he just went out here and slid in hot grease down into the mouth of the devil and had his ass out here slinging it from one end of 63rd Street to the other. He's not going to admit that. So he's going to tell himself he was backsliding. And now that God has brought me back from hell, please, please, Tashana, please give me another chance, Rachel. Dion, I'm begging you. Come on, Mahalia, I need help. Please. Please, Venus. Don't leave me like this. And he's going to tell himself that he's right. He's a saved and redeemed man begging a woman of God to give him his rightful place in heaven. Okay? His rightful place in the Garden of Eden. He's not going to be accountable for the way that he treated you. And this lack of accountability is going to make him feel justified in continuing to chase you. Because he's not dealing with what really happened here. He's just not dealing with it. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune comes through. This man has very little to offer at this point, Knight of Pentacles. He is in Knight energy. We know that sometimes the Knight is on his way to being a king. Girl, this ain't one of them times. His plans are that of Knight of Pentacles. Okay, he's got slight plans. He doesn't know that. Okay, this man thinks he has the world to give. And I'm going to tell you why he thinks he has the world to give. This man thinks he has the world to give because the bare minimum that you were asking him for previously, he is now willing to give you that bare minimum. That ain't shit. It was the bare minimum then. You were saying this is the base for what it takes to be in my life. You weren't saying this is what it takes, but you was like, if you even want to keep around and continue to do something with me, like you got to at least be willing to do this here. Okay? Well, now he's willing to do that. The bare minimum. So he feels like he's killing the game, and he feels like he should be being treated as a sex god. Because this man is very sexual, King of Wands energy, and he's very much passion oriented, and he's kind of the type of man that's very transactional in the way he deals with women. And he feels that for what he gives, he should be getting sex. That's why it was easy for him to slide down the razor blade into the alcohol valleys of seeking working girls for his sexual pleasures, because there is a transactional nature to him. Okay, you know, he believes that a woman should be giving him, and he should be taking and taking and taking and taking. Okay, that's the transaction. He gives you a little attention and affection. You give him everything you got. You let him know, not over here in this house, not over here in the Jackson household, or the Johnson household, or the Harris household. Okay, you're not gonna do it over here, baby. No, ma'am. So he had to get out your way. But that's the way he moves. And so he's thinking, hey, I'm going to come back, what I say, King of Pentacles, and give you some of what you asked me for. And at this point, I should be able to get all the sex from you that I want. What did I say? Ace of Wands. Sexual energy is all over this man. This man is coming back, you know, erect as fuck, just to keep it 100. That's the type of man he is. But judgment befalls him. Church bells ring when the judgment card comes in the building. Y'all already know. Okay? This man is headed into a season of loneliness. This man is headed into a season of masturbation. Him and this little hard penis. Okay? Nobody's thinking about him. That's just facts. Nobody's thinking about him. You're certainly not. Without paying for it, he's not going to get it. And he recognized this some time ago. But once he started to feel ashamed of himself, he's, you know, again, like I said, he's telling himself that he doesn't have to take accountability for the bullshit, you know. So he's not recognizing that, once again, you're not doing what it takes to get or keep a woman. Okay? That bare minimum. He's over there lonely. He's having to, you know, do what he got to do to put himself to sleep. So he's still trying to offer the bare minimum. And it's just going to leave him back out in the cold. Not with you, because you already done, but he's going to have to catch on to that. Any woman. Nobody's going to deal with this guy. He don't have his shit together. Okay? So moving towards the future, this man is going to become quite imbalanced, because this is a serious blow to his manhood, his self-esteem, his self-respect. It's really becoming somebody that women just don't want. Okay? This is a man he's over 30 at the very least. And he's realizing that who he is as a grown man is not desirable. Maybe when he was a young man, it was just like, hey, you look good, and girls was hiking their skirts up type of thing, which, you know, young people don't hold each other to the same standards as older people. And now he's realizing that, you know, this ain't gonna cut it, okay? So now he gets into a place where he's imbalanced, and he desires a real feminine, a real woman, okay? And he's trying to learn to communicate with these women, Three of Pentacles energy, so that he can move towards some type of marriage, something decent. However, in terms of communication, he's very immature and has very little to offer as a communicator. He's also not the best when it comes to offering love in a way that is adult. He's very immature. He's still in a teenage phase of communication. He's still in a teenage phase of love. And the future for him in the love and women department, Ten of Swords energy, looks really, really bad. Okay? The forecast for this man in the love department looks like he's going to be back on those apps, ordering up Jessica Chanteuse and Dream Girl number 11 for years to come. If you have enjoyed this Divine Feminine Tarot Tea, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe, okay? Hit the bell. If you want to be here for notifications every time me and the T team are here getting it in. And what do I say? As always, I will catch y'all in the next one.